This is a legacy story told by the young people from Derry and Donegal who went on a journey to find Columba. We are going to show what his story means to the young people of today, and what better place to start this story than St. Columba's Park House, where our journey to find Columba started.
St. Columba, also known as Columba, has been called many things and has been written about by many different people from all around the world due to his widespread influence and legacy. It's been really amazing learning what Columba has done for Ireland, and I've learned a lot about our heritage and how Columba has helped shape Ireland. He's been called Dove of the Church. You can see this in a lot of the depictions of him, a good example being the statue that is in St. Columba's Park, where he has a dove held above his head. One of the stories of Columba that we learned about was that after he was banished to Iona, he was never allowed to step foot on Ireland again.
St. Bracken's Church is the first stop of the Columba Heritage Trail. It stands as a testament to the legacy of St. Columba. The first church used to be the site of a monastery. It was built by St. Bracken, who then went on to set up numerous other monastic settlements. It is thought that he was inspired by Columba and the monasteries he founded. The original site was destroyed by Normans in 1192, but in 1585 Bishop Redmond O'Gala had the church rebuilt. I was impressed to find that the church building itself had lasted so long. Each ruin has a story to tell, and I chose this ruin for that reason.
The first Derry Presbyterian Church was built in 1690 and was replaced by the current church in 1780. Although Presbyterians have been worshipping in Derry since the 1600s, this is the first and only Presbyterian church inside the Derry walls. This historic church was last restored in 2011 and reflects multiple 18th century features and has been well kept to retain as much as possible of the original building. The reason I have chosen this stop in the Columba Heritage Trail is because it is beautifully historic and remarkably eye-catching in my opinion.
Known locally as the Wee Church on the Walls, St. Augustine's Church claims to be located on the site of St. Columba's original settlement from 546 CE. Columba built his first monastery on a site which could be defended, with a view up the River Foyle. Columba built in a natural clearing in the oak grove to avoid destroying any of the trees. This could explain the unconventional positioning of the church. The haunting beauty of St. Augustine's can't be compared to any other church in my opinion. Many famous graves are located within this graveyard. Many believe that some spirits still remain on the church's grounds. Maybe Columba himself is still here.
My search for St. Columba took me to St. Columba's Cathedral in the heart of the old city's walls. The cathedral possesses many homages to its namesake, St. Columba. This wonderful old church is the living reminder of St. Columba's legacy.
The Long Tower Church is believed to be the site on which St. Columba founded his first monastery. Situated within the grounds of the Long Tower Church is a relic from St. Columba's time. This is St. Columba's stone. It is said that Columba used to pray so frequently at the stone that his knees left indentations on it. There is a lasting conviction between the people that Columba was the founder of Derry and that the Long Tower is close to being a lasting memorial to his life and work. Above one of the entrances to the church sits a stone dove, an obvious reference to Columba, the dove of the church.
Unarguably the busiest road in Derry is a subtle structure tucked away. This structure is easily missed. The building I am talking about is of course the Methodist Church on Carlisle Road. On the church is a pair of doves. These are a reference to St. Columba, as he was often referred to as the dove of the church. I chose this church as I thought that was a very nice structure and had a lot of story behind it. I feel like St. Columba, as he was an outsider to this beautiful city. This church's history spans back to the early 1900s when it was opened. I found this quaint, homely church to be very beautiful. For me, the information that I gained about this church is just the beginning of all the knowledge and culture I am looking forward to learning about in the future.
I took a walk around the walls in Derry, Londonderry, which are a window to my search for Columba, as they reveal an ancient history, heritage, and Columba's cultural legacy. The 4 original gates to the walled city are Bishopsgate, Butchersgate, Ferryquaygate, Shipquaygate. The walls were built during the years 1613 and 1618 by the Honourable, the Irish Society. The walls form a walkway around the inner city and provide a unique promenade. Walking the walls is walking into history and helps me appreciate Columba's vision and his love for the city.
As you enter the city side of Derry, across the Blue Bridge, the first thing you will see is the Hands Across the Divide monument, the statue of the 2 men reaching out to each other. It was unveiled in 1992, 20 years after Bloody Sunday. The monument to me represents culture and how strong we've become since Bloody Sunday. We even won City of Culture in July 16, 2010.
The Peace Bridge opened on the 25th of June 2011. The Peace Bridge symbolises a handshake of peace across the Forth. For me, the Peace Bridge means culture, and culture is for all of us to enjoy. People love to use the bridge to cross from one side of the Forth to another. Personally, I think the Peace Bridge is very beautiful and will be around for a long time and will gather a lot of history.